Hey guys, it's Jake here on Quack Edits YouTube channel, and today I am going to show you a simple tutorial on how to create this picture from this picture. Basically, we're just going to do something that is called color isolation, or the Sin City effect, some people call it. And you can see that it's just a matter of layers, and I actually used some other adjustments just to crush some other colors and just give the picture a little more depth. So I'm just gonna exit out of this one, and the first thing you want to do is unlock and duplicate your background. So to unlock, you double click your layer, press OK, and to duplicate your layer you press Control J. After you've done that, and by the way, you'll notice on all of my tutorials that I like to duplicate the layer first. That's just simply because you can always delete this one just to get back to your original one. So on this one, you're going to click this layer, and you're going to go Layer, New Adjustment Layer, oops, and just do black and white. It really is the easiest way to do it. You don't have to mess with anything in here, just create the black and white. And so you can see it changes everything, takes everything away, and here's your adjustments that you can use later. But for now, you want to select the eraser tool, and from here all you have to do is make sure you're not on the picture layer, but you're on the black and white layer, or the adjustment layer, which is what it is technically called. And you're just going to want to zoom in to whatever color you want, and as you erase this black and white layer, it becomes what the picture underneath is. So you can kind of just, I'm doing a pretty rough one. You can get a little more technical. You can sometimes just kind of go over some stuff. Like I'll show you with, like right here, you can see that green showing up. So you just want to make sure you kind of do a nice job. Like I said, I'm just doing like a rough outline real quick here, just so you guys can kind of see what it is. But for example, down here, you don't necessarily need to cover the brush, or to cover the eraser like smaller or whatever, because this is just white here on his jersey. So as you can see, like when I'm filling this in, I can go over all this stuff too, because it isn't going to make a difference, because it's just simply white, which in a black and white photo doesn't make a difference at all. So you can just keep going, but like as you can tell, if you go throughout it, it won't make a difference. So you do have to at least try and stay true to what you're coloring. It's really not that bad though. A lot of times you can get away with more than you actually think. And we're just going to come down here and do his belt. I'm highlighting all the blue, obviously. You do this for whatever color you want, if you guys didn't get that. I'll just scoot over to, I believe his cleats are blue. Yes, so here's a good example of just being able to drag over. You can see that the marks on his cleats are white, so I'm just going over it anyhow, because no matter if it's a black or white picture, it's going to stay the same. So you can kind of see the effect getting right there. I even got the blue up on this little MLB logo. I am going to zoom in and finish the shoe down here, which is slightly blue. Alright, so there we go. So we have this, this to this. It's pretty clean, actually. I'm happy how it came out. Looks pretty good. And then, so that's how you do the isolation effect, if that's all you want. It's just the isolation effect. And you can also do more colors just by deleting like other colors. Like you can do, like you could fill in all this grass area you want. It really is up to you. You don't have to add any more adjustment layers or anything like that. Unless you wanted to add an adjustment layer that said like green or blue, just so that you had, so you could take each color off as you wanted to. And if you play with your adjustment layer a little bit, up here, this is where you can crush everything like I had. So I literally just crushed everything, but I believe the reds. If you crush them all, it looks pretty cool, and then the red you can just bring down a little bit. Or actually, I'm going to bring the red up more. And you can just play with all these colors. Like, if you go back to your original drawing is what the colors are going to take it from. So, like, the yellow is obviously this dirt. And I'll just take all that out. And in this picture in particular, the blue and the cyan is really going to make stuff pop. So you can see, you can just mess around with all this stuff. It's really up to you. Oops, I didn't grab anything there. But yeah, there's all that. The greens, you can make this outfield stand out. But I'm just going to crush everything like I had it before, because I think it looks pretty good. Like that. And like I said before, you can always just merge these two layers. And there's your top photo. And here's the photo we created. So as you can see, it turns out really nice. I really like this effect. It's one of my favorite effects to do. It's really good for sports photography and stuff like that. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you liked the tutorial. As always, please comment, rate, subscribe. And if you have any suggestions on anything you would like me to do, please just let me know, and I will be sure to try and do it for you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.